What is up everyone, Technic here. In today's video, we will be learning how to create our own custom theme for the PS Vita. And not only that, we will be learning how to upload our custom theme onto the Custom Themes Manager repository so everyone else can download. So, let's get started, shall we? In today's video, we will be working off of a Windows PC. This one is primarily running Windows 11. For the Mac users, I apologize. This video is not the video for you today. If you are running a Windows PC, please follow along. So we will be downloading two different programs. The first program being the Python install manager, which can be found right here. And then the second thing that we will be downloading is the Vita theme builder. Now, when it comes to the Vita theme builder, not only is this a newer version of the one that I used to use, but it's way more user friendly, and it also comes with a icon builder as well. It's actually extremely easy to use, and when it comes to adding your own audio files to your PS Vita custom theme, you can basically add any music audio file. I've actually included my own YouTube theme that I play in the background of my videos into my own custom theme, and mind you, that track is like 24 minutes long. So that being said, that gives you an idea of the capabilities of what you can actually add onto it. You can probably add you can add like a Tupac song. You can add a System of a Down song in there if you wanted to, provided that you have the audio file. That being said, YouTube is your friend, and YouTube converter to MP3 is your friend, and just to give you an idea of you being able to add any song that you wanted to, that's one of the ways you can do that. So that being said, we will be downloading the Vita theme builder as well, which the download link can be found right here, and once you click the download button, it'll instantly download the file for you. Now that we downloaded both of those files, we'll be installing the Python manager first. This most likely will require you to restart your PC. I'm not going to install it because I already have Python installed on my computer. It's just a coding application for your PC. And it's primarily what the Vita theme builder will be used by. So I'm going to go ahead and close it for my purpose. For your purpose, please install the program. The Vita theme builder will not work unless you install Python. I'm going to go ahead and open up the Vita theme builder zip file. And then I'm going to kind of laugh at the WinRAR license message. It says, please note that the WinRAR is not free software. WinRAR is actually free. I think most people know this by now. The developers kind of leave this message in as a joke because WinRAR it was always released completely free, and you don't actually have to buy the software. The full version of WinRAR is the quote-unquote free version. So I'm going to close this message, and then I'm going to open up the theme builder zip, not the theme builder RAR, the theme builder zip. So I'm going to go ahead and open this one up, and I'm going to close this message. I'm going to create a folder and just name it Vita theme builder. I'm going to put number 2 because I already made a folder for it, but for the purpose of this video, I will be dragging and dropping this into this folder. So we're going to get all of these files here, not the top folder, and then we're going to drag it into our Vita theme builder 2 folder. Then I'm going to go ahead and close it out, and close this out, and I'm going to open this folder. As you can see, we have some assets, we have the icon builder, and then we have the theme builder. Now for the purpose of this video, staying strictly beginner level, I'm going to talk about the icon builder just to give you an idea of what you can do with it. So we're gonna go ahead and open up icon builder. And as you can see, Python script is running, but as you can see, we have the Vita icon generator. So you can actually just change the color of it to any color that you want, and it'll display the icons in this color inside of your bubble. This is also the bubble color. So if you wanted to make your bubbles white and then make the actual icon black, that's how you would do it. You can also use a custom image for your icon. So if I were to use my Technic character, I could actually change it into that, and it'll change the actual background for the custom image. So that's how you do that. Now, as far as changing the actual icon, you can put no icon or no icon at all. So you would have just your custom image in the actual bubble. So if you ever see the custom bubbles, like it just looks like really cool with the custom image and all that, that's how you would do that. Now when it comes to finishing your icon set, you can actually just go down to the bottom right corner right here and then click on create icon set. So you can name your icon set. I'm going to name it Technic, and then press OK. And it'll generate all the images for you. Now, once the generation is done, you can see that it created a new folder called icon set. And if I were to go into this folder, I'm going to close this. You can see that it says Technic, and then I can open it up. And as you can see, it has all of my icons right there. So that's primarily how you use the icon builder. And now we're going to get into the theme builder. So now we're going to open up the theme builder. When it comes to the theme builder, it is actually really user friendly. So I can name this theme Technic. The creator will be Technic. And then I'm going to press OK. So as you can see, it pops up a menu of a couple of different items, and I'll explain to you what they do. So if you ever wanted to change your lock screen position for the clock, you can actually go up here. You can put it at the top left if you want to. You can put it at the bottom left if you want to. Put them at the bottom right if you wanted to. And those are the only three options though. You can't actually center your clock or anything. So for the purpose of this video, I'll actually just keep it at the bottom left. If you wanted to change your clock color, you can actually change that as well. Like you can put a red clock if you wanted to. I'm gonna go ahead and put that on there. As far as the lock screen, you can essentially upload any picture that you want into this program and it'll change it for you. So that being said, if I wanted to change the lock screen, I'm gonna go ahead and browse, and I already have photos that I was prepared to upload for this video. Now that being said, for your custom theme, you can actually put any photo that you want to and it'll automatically resize it for you. So for the purpose of this video, I will be showing you how to do that. So as far as the lock screen, I have my lock screen background already made. For the first page of my theme, which will be right here, I will be doing page 1. And as you can see, my page 1 is going to look like that. For page 2, I have my page 2 ready, and I will go ahead and put that on there as well. So you can actually change which page for your PS Vita theme that you want to select on this menu right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and continue to add all my pages, and then I'll continue with the video. So as you can see, I added all of my background pictures for each page. I have page 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. I thought it was pretty cool to include some of the thumbnails that I made for my videos into this theme as well. That being said, as far as the icon set goes, if I wanted to browse for an icon set and then I were to click on the Technic icon set, I can actually select the folder and it'll automatically choose that icon set for me. For the purpose of this video though, I'm actually just going to use the default icon set. And last but not least, at the bottom you see where it says music. You can use the default music theme if you want to. For the purpose of this video, I will be using my YouTube background music. So I'm gonna go ahead and click on my YouTube background music along to I couldn't think of a more original name for that. And then I'm going to go ahead and choose that. Now, as far as you creating a simple theme, you're basically done. So you would just be choosing generate theme. Now, as I said before, if you want to get creative with the icons, if you want to get creative with the background, you can totally still do that. For the purpose of this video, I am creating a very, very simple theme. So I'm going to go ahead and generate the theme. And as you can see, you can have a thumbnail image for your theme at the end of it. You can also name the theme what it wants to say, like this is going to be theme, but I'm going to name it Technic. And I can also change the color of the wording as well. I'm going to leave it as is. You can also change the color of the bar, basically the bar behind your lettering, so your words can display a lot better. You can also use a custom image for your theme as well. So I'm going to do browse for a custom image, and I'm just going to put the lock screen image on there just so it's like simplified. So that being said, after all of that is okay, you can go ahead and press start and it'll start to generate the custom theme for you. Now, depending on your BMG or your background music, the file size of it, this time can definitely vary. As I said before, my track is a 24-minute. No, I actually think it's longer than that. I think it's a way longer track now that I think about it. And when it comes to processing your background music, it most likely will not take as long as mine is. With the help of YouTube magic, I'm going to go ahead and skip ahead though. So as you can see, the process is now complete, and it says your theme files have been created in the folder created themes Technic. You now need to copy this folder to your Vita into the ux0/custom themes/Technic. So that being said, it is teaching you what directory your custom theme will actually go into, and I can happily show you where it actually goes into when it comes to your ux0. Whether you want to drag and drop it into your PS Vita, I will be showing you that right now. So what we'll be doing is we're going to go ahead and go on to our PS Vita. We're going to, whether you're on a PS Vita or a PS TV, we're going to be going to Vita Shell and opening up Vita Shell. Now, if you are on a PS Vita, at this point in time, you would be going into the ux0 directory, which is right here. And then first, I need you to press the start button on your Vita and make sure that your select button is on USB. Now, for the purpose of my PS Vita and PS TV, you can also use FTP if you want to. Most people will have a PS Vita though, so make sure that USB is selected for the select button. How you bring up this menu is you press the start button and then you go down and select USB. As far as my PS TV goes, it's going to automatically format into FTP, which is a file transfer protocol, basically meaning I can transfer it via it's essentially the same thing as Bluetooth. That's the best way I can describe it. So for the purpose of your PS Vita though, you will be using select USB. After you do that, you will be pressing the select button and it'll put your PS Vita into USB mode. As I said before, for my PS TV, it'll be in FTP mode. So press the select button and then connect your Vita into the PC. Okay, so now that my PS Vita is in USB mode, I will go ahead and connect it to the PC. Once connected to the PC, my UX0 directory will open up. So as you can see, there is a folder that says Custom Theme. So we're going to go ahead and go into this folder. And then when it comes to your created themes, we're going to go ahead and go into this folder. So all you will be doing, whatever theme that you did create just now, you will essentially drag and drop it into your UX0. Now, I am not going to do this because as you can see, I've already done it. So whenever it comes to you downloading custom themes as well, it will be going into this custom theme folder right here. So if you ever download a custom theme off of the internet and you have your PS Vita on the computer and all that and it's connected via USB, this is the folder that that custom theme goes into, just for future reference. As far as the next thing to do, however, what I'm going to be teaching you is how to upload your theme into the custom themes manager itself. And I'm talking about the application that you use on your PS Vita to download custom themes. So if I were to open up this link, which I will be providing in the description as well, this is the repository for your custom themes manager on the computer, however. So this is the actual website that you go to upload your custom themes. And as you can see, there is a home section, there's a submit section, there's a how-to section, and there's also a section to contact them as well. So when it comes to making your own custom theme, you can upload it into the repository for other people to download as well. So I'm going to go ahead and go to submit, and then it'll tell you, a brief description of things, like important notes to follow before you actually submit it. So when it comes to submitting a custom theme, there is going to be a extremely important file called the theme.xml file. So that being said, if I were to go into my custom theme folder, as you can see, it has everything it needs to be in there, but this is the file that they're talking about. So if I were to right click it and go to properties, as you can see, it says .xml. This is the file that they're talking about. So I'm going to go ahead and press OK. And then what they mean by you submitting the file, your file needs to be in a zip format. So I'm going to go ahead and minimize this. I'm going to minimize this as well. And what they want you to do is they want you to select all of your files, right click, and then they want you to compress to zip file. So as you can see, a zip file was created. I'm going to name this zip file Technic. Now there is one other extremely important thing you need to do before you upload it and before you submit it. But for the purpose of this video, I will be teaching you about some errors that can pop up when it comes to the uploading process, because there is a validation process when you actually submit it. and if you do not pass the validation, you cannot submit your custom theme. So for the purpose of this video, I am going to be doing something wrong on the first take. So I'm going to go ahead and save that zip, and as you can see, I've already saved the zip file right here, but I'm going to be naming this Technic 2 for the purpose of this video, and I'm going to save it to my desktop. And then I'm going to go back to the website, and I'm going to go ahead and press I have read and understood, go on. So now you can choose your file. So I'm going to go ahead and go to Technic 2, and I'm going to go ahead and go to open. And then I'm going to go ahead and go to submit. Now they say if this is your first custom theme you're submitting in your repository, you can safely skip missing a user key. So I have a user key already because I have actually already submitted a custom theme, but for the purpose of this video, I'm just going to go ahead and press submit. And then it says no warning, no user key attached to this release. Are you sure you want to proceed? I'm going to press OK. Now, mind you, I told you I did something wrong before I uploaded it. So what they're doing right now is they are validating that everything is correct when it comes to my submission. However, I know that I did something wrong, so I know that it's not going to pass validation. So as it's being done uploaded, as you can see, it says, oops, sorry, an error has occurred while processing your custom theme. And it says this custom theme has failed 100% validation score. Please check the validation report below, fix any issues as suggested, and then try again to submit your theme. Now, if I check the validation report, they will actually tell you what you did wrong and what you can do to fix your theme so it can be uploaded correctly. So that being said, I'm going to scroll down and see the error. So as you can see, it says scanning for extra useless files in the themes folder. There are the following extra files in your themes folder, which is theme.ini. Since these files are not named inside the theme XML file, they will not be used by the PS Vita. They can be dangerous, and above all, they are useless and unnecessarily take up space on the memory card, so please delete them. So that is my error for my custom theme, but as you can see, there are no other errors. Everything else checks out. So now I know what to do to make sure that my file can be submitted correctly. And other than that, it still says congratulations, there are no errors in your custom theme, but there is still that one warning. So before you actually submit it, or before you can actually submit it, you still need to fix that error. So that being said, I'm going to go ahead and go back to home, and I'm going to go ahead and go back to the repository, and I'm going to go to submit again. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to delete this Technic 2 folder, and I'm going to go ahead and go back into my theme folder for my actual theme. So what they said was this file right here, which is the INI file, is not needed. So I'm going to go ahead and delete this file out of the custom theme, and then I'm going to select all of my files again. I'm going to right click, and I'm going to go to compress to zip, and very important that you compress it into a zip file. So now I'm going to name this Technic 2 again. I'm going to move it to my desktop so it could be easy to find. Then I'm going to go back into the website, say I have read and understood, go on, and then I'm going to choose my file again, which is Technic 2. I'm going to go ahead and open it, and I'm going to go ahead and go to submit. It's going to pop up with the warning again. I'm going to press OK, and it's going to upload my custom theme. Now, because I fixed the error, it should upload with no problems. Now that being said, maybe there is another error, but that was the only problem that popped up when it came to uploading my theme. So now it says, congratulations, your custom theme has been uploaded to the repository. You can find it at this address. Note the custom theme is being successfully added, but it will appear in repository's main page, API, and so search results only after being checked by an admin. So If anything, I'm most likely going to ask the admin to take down my submission, because now I have 2 user-generated custom theme keys, which I will be blocking out in this video. I will be messaging the admin just saying, hey, I just made this for a YouTube video. Can you please take down this theme because it's just a copy? And if anything, the admin will most likely not pass it because of this. So that being said, I am going to go ahead and click on the link to the actual theme. And as you can see, my theme is right here. It shows a brief description, it shows all the icons, it even shows all the backgrounds as well. Now, that being said, it would be a crime for me not to be able to show you that y'all can download the theme that I made as well. As you can see, if I were to go into the home screen of the website, which you probably saw a little preview of, by the way, you can see my theme right here. And that being said, you could also download my custom theme right now on your custom themes manager app, and I'm going to show you that right now. So now back on our PS Vita, we will be going to the custom themes manager, and we're going to go ahead and open it up. We're going to go to download and install the theme from the online repository. So I'm going to go ahead and open it up. And as you can see, for the purpose of this video, because I just submitted it, my theme is actually right there on the home page. If it wasn't on the home page, I would actually just press the start button to go to search it up and type in tech space Nick, and it actually will pop up. So I'm going to go ahead and click on it. I'm going to go ahead and press the X button to download the custom theme. This theme is about 21 megabytes, so it may take a while to download. And as you can see, the custom theme downloaded successfully, and we're going to press start to write the above custom themes data into our database. So I'm going to go ahead and press the start button. And now it says custom theme installed successfully. Press any button to continue. I'm going to go ahead and press the circle button to go back. And then I'm going to go to apply a custom theme, or apply an installed theme. And then I'm going to go ahead and select the Technic theme. And then I'm going to back out to the home page. As you can see, my custom theme is now applied, and everything is working correctly. Again, I just made a really simple theme, so there's not really going to be much errors that happen with this theme. It's just built off of the standard, default theme. So that being said, this is Technic. Today in this video, I have showed you how to create your own custom theme as well as upload it into the online repository. If you have any questions at all, please do not hesitate to comment. I know that I kind of made a simplified version of this video. That being said, there is a lot that goes into making a custom theme. I can even attest to that because there are several people on here that have made very, very amazing themes. Y'all even saw a preview of a couple of the themes on the themes page. And that being said, there's a lot that goes into making all these custom themes when it comes to the custom icons and everything. So that being said, later on I will be making an updated version of this theme to make it my own, because I do want to really start making very cool themes like all of these. But that being said, if you do like this video, please leave a like. If you dislike this video, please leave a dislike. And other than that, this is Technic, and I will see y'all in the next video.